Hey, have you ever wondered why we age? Aging is something every single one of us experiences, but what's actually going on inside our bodies to make us grow older? Is it just time marching on, or is there more to the story? Each face tells its own story of time's passage. Why do we age? Today, we are diving deep into the science behind aging to uncover why it happens, how it works, and whether we can ever slow it down. Stick around, because this is going to blow your mind. Why aging happens? Let's start with the basics. Aging is the gradual decline in our body's ability to function over time. It's why our skin wrinkles, our muscles weaken, and our memory might not be as sharp as it once was. But why does this happen? At its core, aging is driven by what's going on inside our cells, the tiny building blocks of life. Every day, our cells are working hard, dividing, repairing, and keeping us alive. But over time, things start to go wrong. Think of your body like a car. The more miles you put on it, the more wear and tear it gets. Except, instead of a car, we're talking about trillions of cells. To understand aging, we need to zoom in even further, right down to our DNA. DNA is like the instruction manual for every cell in your body. It tells your cells how to grow, divide, and function. But here's the catch. Every time a cell divides, it has to copy that DNA, and those copies aren't always perfect. Over time, tiny errors and damage build up, and that's where aging starts to kick in. Let's break down the key biological processes behind this. DNA damage. Biological processes DNA behind aging. Even if telomeres are doing their job, causes our cells to age, your DNA can still get banged up. Scientists have identified several key processes, your DNA is exposed to we're going to unpack ultraviolet rays from the sun, telomere chemicals in the environment, DNA damage, or even just random errors during cell division and oxidative stress. Scientists estimate that telomere each cell in your body can experience up to 10. Let's talk about zero DNA damage events per day. Picture your DNA as a long string, your cells have repaired like special enzymes with that protective caps at the ends called telomeres. But they're not perfect. These caps over keep your DNA from unraveling or getting damaged, accumulating like every time a cell divides. This can mess up the instructions for building proteins, but the copying process can't quite reach the very ends of the telomeres. Damaged DNA in skin cells might cause age spots, telomeres get a little shorter. In brain cells, it's like trimming a tiny bit off the end of that shoelace every time you use DNA damage. After enough divisions, there's usually around 50 to 70. Even if human cells are doing their job, the telomeres get so short that the cell can't divide anymore. Every day, your DNA is exposed to threats like ultraviolet rays from the sun, who discovered chemicals in the environment, or even just random errors during cell division. Stop dividing, scientists estimate that each cell in your body can repair or regenerate as well, leading to signs of aging damage like wrinkles or weaker muscles. Your cells have. Then we have cellular senescence, which is like your cells turning into zombies. When a cell's telomeres are too short or its DNA is too damaged, it might stop dividing but not die. Instead, it enters a state called senescence, where it just sits there, not doing its job properly. Worse, these senescent cells release chemicals that can harm nearby healthy cells, causing inflammation and speeding up aging. Think of it like a few bad apples spoiling the whole barrel. Senescent cells are linked to age-related diseases like arthritis and even cancer because they disrupt the balance in our tissues. Finally, there's oxidative stress. Your cells produce energy in tiny factories called mitochondria, but this process creates byproducts called free radical unstable molecules that can damage DNA, proteins, and cell membranes. It's like exhaust from a car engine. Normally, your body uses antioxidants, like those found in fruits and veggies, to neutralize free radicals. But as you age, the balance tips. Free radicals build up, causing oxidative stress. This damage piles onto the telomere and DNA problems, accelerating aging. For instance, oxidative stress in blood vessels can contribute to heart disease, a major age-related issue. These process telomere shortening, DNA damage, cellular senescence, and oxidative stress work together like a team of tiny wrecking balls, gradually breaking down your body's ability to stay youthful. But aging isn't just biology. Lifestyle factors like diet, exercise, and stress play a huge role too. A poor diet or smoking can speed up these processes, while exercise and healthy eating can slow them down. Real-life example, comparing lifespans of humans and animals. To really understand aging, let's look at some real-life examples from nature. Humans typically live about 70 to 80 years, though some make it past 100 with good genes and healthy habits. But compare that to a Galapagos tortoise, which can live over 100 years, some even reach 150. Why the difference? Turtles have slower metabolisms, meaning their cells produce fewer free radicals and experience less oxidative stress. Their DNA repair mechanisms are also super efficient, helping them resist damage over decades. This shows how biology can tweak the aging process in different species. And then there's the immortal jellyfish, Turritopsis dohrnii, which takes aging to a whole new level. This tiny sea creature can actually revert back to its juvenile form after reaching maturity, like hitting a biological reset button. It does this through a process called transdifferentiation, where its cells transform into younger versions. While humans can't do this, yet it gives scientists clues about how aging works and what might be possible. The jellyfish cycling through life stages, glowing to emphasize its immortality. These examples highlight that aging isn't the same for every creature. Our human aging is shaped by our unique biology, but studying long-lived animals could unlock secrets to slowing it down. Conclusion: can we slow aging? So, can we do anything about aging? Scientists are working hard to crack the code, and there's some exciting stuff on the horizon. One big area is telomere research. Some studies are exploring telomerase, an enzyme that can lengthen telomeres, potentially letting cells divide longer. But there's a catch. Too much telomerase might increase cancer risk, since cancer cells use it to keep dividing. It's a tricky balance. Another hot topic is senolytics, drugs that clear out those zombie senescent cells. Early trials in mice have shown promise, reducing inflammation and improving health in old age. Then there's gene therapy, where scientists edit DNA to fix damage or boost repair systems. For example, experiments with CRISPR have fixed genetic defects in animals, and human trials are starting. But you don't need a lab to fight aging. Simple lifestyle changes like eating antioxidant-rich foods, exercising regularly, managing stress, and avoiding smoking can slow down those biological wrecking balls we talked about. Think of it as giving your cells the best chance to stay healthy. In the future, we might see breakthroughs that let us live longer, healthier lives, maybe even hitting 120 or beyond. But for now, aging is a natural part of being human, and understanding it helps us make the most of every year. That's it for today's dive into why we age. What do you think? Would you want to live forever if science made it possible? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let us know what other science mysteries you want us to tackle. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next animated adventure. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.